The make and model of your bike and the year.
This is a 2019 Indian Springfield. The model is Springfield.
Okay.
So Polaris bought the Indian marquee, or the name, the rights to the company, in 2011, and then they started producing new bikes in 2014. And the Springfield model came out in 2016. They still make it.
This is a beautiful bike. Did you, when you bought it, was it just like that, or did you change anything to the bike?
I changed a few things.
Okay.
Okay, so some of that, like that, this cover right here.
Yes.
That's an aftermarket from Kuryakin. These boards are aftermarket Kuryakin.
They look as if they belong to the bike, so you must have done a lot of research to make sure the chrome matches, right?
Right.
Because if somebody were to tell me, I would never believe them they bought aftermarket. They look like as if they came factory with a bike.
Right. So, you know, this set of boards and pegs are from Kuryakin, and I put the pinstriping on them.
Oh, wow.
Color.
Yes. And the pinstriping color really matches well with that too.
Yeah, it's a burgundy pinstripe.
Yeah.
I tried to get it close.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So the slip-ons and these are all Indian, but they're upgrade.
Upgrade. Okay.
Okay.
So when you say upgrade, did you mean that when you got the bike, you went to the website or a catalog and upgraded them, or did you?
Yeah, when I bought it, I had already picked out what I wanted to do.
Options. So that's what you mean, right? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So like, so the slip-ons, the mufflers there, stage 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that Indian provides as a more performance.
Okay.
And then a high performance Indian intake.
Ah.
Okay. So other little bits is Kuryakin, like this cover here, that cover, and that cover there. That's all Kuryakin.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you see more of the black of the engine and stuff like that.
Ah, cool.
And the neck piece is also a Kuryakin here, chrome piece.
Yeah. Now, do people confuse this for a Harley a lot of times?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But with those big balanced fenders, it's not a Harley. This is an homage to the old 1950s Chiefs.
Exactly. So that's what I was going to ask you. So is that the defining point of the bike that kind of like differentiates it from a Harley?
For this style, when Indian came out. So now, the newer Indians, they have more of a, some of their models, they no longer have the balanced fender. They have a more Harley-esque type of fender. You know, it's more the wheel is exposed and stuff. But I was always classic.
Classic. So is this the only bike you have, or do you have more than one bike?
No, this is the only bike I have.
Okay.
This is my third bike.
Third bike, okay. So your riding style is what on your bike? Do you go long rides, highways?
Day trips, maybe a 300-mile loop, that kind of thing. I haven't been on any real long, even though I could do it on this.
Okay. Now I see that you can't have a passenger here.
Right.
Was it by choice?
Stuff.
Okay.
No, when I bought the bike, I bought it comes stock with the seat and the pillion.
Oh, okay, it does? Okay.
Because it comes stock with the passenger footboards.
Okay.
On this model.
Okay.
And I had them all redone, but when the wife got on, we tried to go. She was too scared. It was too tippy.
Okay.
It's a heavy bike.
It is a heavy bike, yes.
And my legs are too short, so I didn't have the leverage to hold both of us on there.
Sure.
So she didn't want to ride on the bike, so I just ended up going solo.
Okay.
And then getting the solo seat.
That makes sense, yeah. Because, you know, the passenger has to feel comfortable, otherwise...
Yeah. She has her own motorcycle.
Oh, she does, okay.
So we ride out together.
Oh, what does she ride?
She's got a Kawasaki Vulcan S.
Okay.
Which is like a 650 cruiser.
Okay.
Cruiser style. Very nice bike. It's quick too.
Quick, okay.
Yeah.
Good. So, you guys, have you done any out-of-state trips, like, you know, from here to New York or anything like that? Or is it something you planned or no?
No, I mean, we lived up north in Massachusetts and stuff.
Okay.
And so I do day rides that would take me up into New Hampshire mountains and stuff, the White Mountains, and maybe into Maine and stuff like that. So, but those states are much smaller and closer together, so you could do multiple state rides.
Tell me about the maintenance and upkeep on the bike, please. How's that?
Right now, it's it just came off warranty, so I just had my 15,000 mile maintenance. I get over 17,000 on it now.
Okay. Do you do it yourself, or do you
I
take it
have
to a
on my
dealer?
other bikes I did.
Okay.
Now I'll probably do my own now that it's off warranty and stuff
Okay.
like that.
So, so you do the oil changes, then the air
Yeah.
filter, and things
Yeah.
of that nature
Yeah,
yourself?
whatever it needs, and if it's too complex or whatever, then I'll have the Twig motorcycle up in Hagerstown,
Oh, in
Maryland.
Hagerstown, you take
Yeah.
it to them?
Yeah.
They help you out with that? Okay.
Yeah, I belong to their Indian Motorcycle Riders Group out of Hagerstown.
Oh, there is a riders group over
Yeah.
there? Oh, okay. Indian.
Yeah, all the Indian dealers usually also sponsor or have a riders group attached to them.
Tell me, so are you planning on keeping this?
Oh yeah, this is my forever bike.
Wait, okay, this is your forever bike now. Okay. It is a beautiful bike. There should be no reason to change it, but yeah, you know.
No, it does put on. I like all kinds of bikes.
Sure.
But because of my short stature, I can't do the adventure bikes or anything. You know,
Yeah.
they're too tall.
The adven-
But just cruising the back roads through West Virginia and stuff is just.
But this is still a heavy bike. You feel comfortable with
Yeah.
this? It's no problem for
yeah,
you?
my previous bike was a V-Star 1300,
Yes.
and that was a great bike. I had it for 12 years. I traded it in towards this,
Yeah.
and I was worried because this is over an 800-pound bike.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
It is so well balanced.
It is very well balanced. Okay.
Very well balanced. I don't have a lot of leg movement on it and stuff, so
Okay.
I can get stuck on an incline if I don't.
Oh, I was going to ask you, does it have a reverse there?
No.
It does not. Okay. Do
Uh,
they? Is there an option? Can you put it in or anything?
If
Aftermarket?
they have trike conversions
Okay.
for these bikes, and I believe they do a reverse gear on those.
Okay.
You'd have to on a trike.
Okay. Oh, okay. Not on this. Okay.
Yeah, but not stock.
Not stock. Okay.
But I imagine they could probably retrofit a reverse gear somehow, but I don't know what's entailed there.
Yeah.
But no, this bike is so well balanced.
It's a
The
beautiful
suspension
bike.
has 4.5 inches of travel front and rear.
Yeah.
It's really smooth.
Yeah. I like the front end too of it.
Yeah.
Has very nice styling to it.
Yeah.
It just stands out, you know.
These aren't stock.
Tell me about some driver's aid on the bike. Does it have, you know, how's the driver's aid? Ooh. Nice. Sound is nice.
Yeah. So driver's aids, those aren't stock LEDs.
Okay.
It has tire pressure monitoring.
It has tire.
So,
Okay.
So you can see.
I see the gas gauge. Believe it
Yeah.
or not, a lot of you know,
It has gas gauge there, and then
Italian bikes don't have that. You know.
Yeah, it has gas gauge here, and also within the LCD, it has an indicator for gas.
Oh, it does. Wow.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you can toggle
Back
on
and
here,
forth?
You can
Okay.
toggle through that.
Okay.
Um,
I see ABS also. Wow. It has ABS too.
ABS. Right now it says it's in standard mode.
Right.
It has ride modes
Oh wow.
that,
Okay.
that affect the fly-by-wire throttle response.
Okay.
So standard mode is perfect for me.
Okay.
But then they have a sport mode, so it's more.
You can feel it.
You can feel it more quick.
more
It's quick.
like a dynamic mode on a car or something, right?
And then they have tour, or what they call rain mode.
Okay. Oh, they
Or
do.
tour mode.
Okay.
So it's very smooth.
It's
You
very
have to-
smooth.
You got a lot of roll-ons to move it and stuff like that.
I didn't expect all these driver's aids in it on a
You
bike
get
like
your
that, but
odometer,
yeah.
it gives you your miles per gallon. I'm now getting almost 54 miles per gallon on this, just riding back roads.
I have a CBR 1000 and I cannot say I'm getting 54 miles per gallon on that.
It has the RPM. It has DC, what your voltage is putting out. And then it has the air temperature, ambient air temperature. So I know, you know, it's like
Does it
82
also
degrees.
has tire pressure
Yeah.
monitor?
On this side, right now, because you have to be rolling and everything.
I think Indians have done a fabulous job of giving you a lot for your money, probably.
Right.
What around
wheel.
what price range did you pick this up for?
I bought this new, at the time it was going for $21,099
Okay.
stock. Now I think they're up high 22s or 23,000.
Okay. Have they
Okay.
changed a lot since the time you bought it?
No, not much.
Because I don't see much. They didn't have much an option now. They pretty much gave you everything at that point, right?
Also, cylinder deactivation. The rear cylinder, when you come to a stop,
Oh wow.
kind of do some heat management.
Okay.
The cylinder cuts out.
Cuts out?
A little bit to keep it cool.
The new racing bikes have that feature. I'm shocked that Indian has given you all these. This is very good value for the money.
I really
right?
like the ride modes, especially when it starts raining or whatever.
Yeah.
I can put it in tour mode and not be worried that I hit the throttle too hard that it's gonna spin.
No, I never knew that Indian gave you so many options on the bike.
Yeah, Indian has a lot of technology on their new bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
The Springfield is probably the least technology-wise, because the new ones they have the ride command
Okay.
in their FTRs or the challenges and stuff, which have the full consoles. You can do your trip maps and stuff. So you got your GPS and all that built in, and right into the speedo.
So, since you've had it for so long, what would be your advice to somebody who's looking for a bike in a similar category when they're
For the
comparing?
classic style, I highly recommend the Springfield.
Oh,
If
cool.
you don't need all the bells and whistles of their fairing bikes,
Yes.
big tour packs and stuff like that, even though you can get a tour pack for this bike,
Okay.
this actually comes with a quick release windshield too.
Oh wow.
During
You just
summer,
took it
I
off?
Take it off. I
Okay.
just take it off. Yeah, it just sits right on there.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about if you wanted to ride it for long distance,
Yeah.
if it came with the option of a windshield.
Yeah.
So you could always put it there if you wanted, right?
Yeah.
If you were
You
going.
can also get heated grips for this and stuff
Okay.
like that. But Indian has quite a few new models and stuff. Roadmaster and the Pursuit. The Roadmaster is still using the 111 and it's been punched out to 116 motors,
Right.
cubic inch.
Now, I see that it's so low to the ground.
Yeah.
Do you have any issues when you're going at high speed bumps and things of that nature? No?
It's got 4.5 inches of suspension travel, front and rear.
Oh, it
Very
does.
Smooth.
Ah,
Very smooth.
okay,
So
okay,
you
okay.
hit railroad tracks and stuff.
Yes.
You're not being really bounced and everything. You'll feel it, but it's like, oh, that was cool.
Oh, wow.
Very smooth bike. When it comes to the bumps and stuff, all their bikes have great suspension. This has a monoshock suspension in here,
Okay.
and it's adjustable. Right here, little valve. They actually give you a pump,
Okay.
and you can adjust if you got more weight and more stuff in your bags.
Right.
You just take that off, and you can pump it up, put 10 extra pounds in it or whatever.
Oh, wow. So they've really thought about all these riders' aids and all that,
Yeah.
with this.
So, yeah.
Thank you very much for spending so
right.
much
That's it,
time.
man.
This
Like
is
you said,
thank you.